Hello guys and welcome back to a very not even action-packed, another episode of World of Warcraft, hoping I don't disconnect and my internet doesn't have a hissy fit. Because it's been prone to do that for some reason. Last time we left off, I don't exactly remember what we did because that was a long time ago I recorded that. I just remember we have these quests to turn in, so yeah. Forgive me, but I have two things to talk about, and I will most likely spread them along two video. What is this? I don't want any of them. Okay. And someone is calling. Hold on a second. Well, that's a really good way to start off this recording, with getting a phone call in the middle of it. It sucks. But I'll most likely cut out the empty space or whatever. But yeah, what I want to talk about are two things. One of which is I keep pushing shift to run. Well, two things probably, or three things probably, and the one I'll probably explain now. Well, do I get any more armor? That's leather. So I get 24 armor, 3 strength, 2 stamina, but minus a critical strike chance. I could take that. But yeah, what I want to talk about is the reason why I just said I'm God, where are my shoes? Oh, why I'm clicking shift to run, and that's because I've been playing a lot of Wildstar. As I'm doing it right now, I'm trying to click shift hoping that I run in vain, but I don't. So yeah, I have been playing a lot of Wildstar recently, and I have some opinions on that game that are very, very mixed, because it's supposed to be the next MMO that like takes off. That's supposed to like take on WoW and everything, and every other MMO that's established. But I've heard around that it's supposed to take down WoW as the #1 MMO, I think, even though I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that's WoW, but I don't know, I could be wrong with information like this. But yeah, I've heard information about people saying that, and I feel like I should give my not feel like I should give mine, but feel like I should give my 2 cents on Wildstar. And all I have to say about Wildstar is, well, I was thinking of making a video on it, on Wildstar, like a review type video of it. My highest capped character right now is, oh god, I lose a lot of health from these things. Oh, this is gonna be fun. But my experience with Wildstar so far is that it's not, well, how do I put this? I have made about every single class. There's a warrior, of course, because it's an MMO. There is a an esper, which is like a psychic, kind of like it shoots off. It's kind of like a rogue here in Warcraft, but it's like relies on psychic abilities. There's an engineer, which I haven't played. A stalker, which is like a rogue too, which you can go invisible, kill things, stuff like that. What else is there? There's a spell slinger, which is arguably my favorite class, but not my most leveled class, if that makes any sense. And there's the medic, and I think I'm missing one, but I'm not sure. I could not be missing one, but yeah, those are the classes, and I'm gonna give like skimmed details on what I think about it, but I'm gonna give my full details in like a video review that may come out probably sometime. I'm clicking shift again. Ugh. But a video review that may come out sometime soon, or never, or within a year of now. Who knows? But my opinion of Wildstar is that it's split up into 2 different segments, because leveling up and everything. I mean, well, first of all, the environment of Wildstar is that it's set up in space, where everything doesn't have to relate to like real life type things. Like WoW is sort of realistic, like it's set in like a time. Well, to be fair, I don't know when WoW was set or takes place because I don't know much of the lore, but the way Wildstar is, it's in outer space. You go to different planets, not planets. You start up in a spaceship as your starting zone, and then you get beamed down to a planet, and you explore all around. So it's your standard MMO shindig. Blind to Mary, that's kind of creepy. So the leveling process of Wildstar, just like a lot of people have gone off, and if you don't know what I'm waiting for, I'm just waiting for my health to recharge, kind of. Yeah, sure, why not? The leveling process, questing in Wildstar, I'm not gonna lie, it's boring. Like, it is one of the most painfully boring experiences of my life. Leveling up is not fun. But there's PvP that helps you get get higher in levels and stuff like that faster, but after a while you start to gain like minimal EXP to the point where the length of a match isn't really worth the amount of XP you get. So there's that. But you can do dungeons in this game, which, if you have any knowledge or have heard anything about Wildstar, you should probably know that the dungeons in this game are the most brutal thing you could ever, like, play. Well, I shouldn't say that you could ever play, but they're pretty brutal, because I've played a good amount of my max level character on there is not max, my highest level character is a level 23 warrior tank, so I insta queue for dungeons just like every other MMO out there. So yeah, there's that, and it's really hard actually to play a dungeon with people you don't know, because they require a lot of coordination and you have to dodge a lot of the telegraphed attacks. So me and my friend, we both play Wildstar. He is a medic at the current moment, and I'm the tank. So I can coordinate stuff with him easily, but it's still pretty hard to get anything done, because DPS is just kind of like whack things. So their DPSs are there. There's it's just like WoW, 3 DPSs, 1 healer, 1 tank, and I'm pretty sure for raids it's the same thing as WoW. I could be wrong. I'm not that far into the game. But the dungeons will kick your ass. They're not anything like WoW dungeons, where you could essentially beat it without really thinking much of it. But the one thing I will give WoW is that it makes you actually move to find your next destination. In Wildstar, they're kind of linear, or from what I've seen, they're pretty linear, and you can just click on the quest and it gives you like an arrow pointing you where to go. So yeah, it's pretty easy to navigate, but not to attack. So yeah, not gonna lie, it's pretty fun, because I've been sinking most of my time into Wildstar, and I don't regret it at all. It's a really enjoyable game. The only gripe I have with it is that my laptop, where I do all of my videos, is an AMD laptop. And according to the forums, AMD does not like to play nice with Wildstar. Which means, well, in World of Warcraft recording, I cap it at 30 frames a second. But when I'm not recording and you just see like the regular video, I get anywhere from like 60 to 100 something frames a second. And one of the big things about MMOs that you need is the availability for it to run on almost any computer. Well, not any, but run on a decent computer. Like, you don't need to go out of your way to buy an expensive computer to play it. No. You just kind of have your run-of-the-mill computer and you just play it. But with Wildstar, a problem that is happening with AMD cards, or cards, I should say video cards, get away from me, video cards, is that you're not getting much FPS, which is the only reason I've been very hesitant to make videos on Wildstar, because it's pretty bad for AMD right now. Like, I get anywhere from the cap of 20 frames to maybe 25 at max. And everyone is receiving mixed results. Some people with NVIDIA cards say they get perfect 100 something frames on like Ultra, which usually that's what I get in WoW on Ultra, but it's not on Ultra right now for recording purposes. But yeah, it's pretty buggy right now, so. And also there's the abundance of like gold farmer advertisements and shit like that. It's pretty noticeable that it's an MMO that just came out. So yeah, but those patches should be fixed within the, I wouldn't give it a couple months until they're fixed, because AMD is working on the driver cards as we speak. I think I saw. That sounded weird. Never mind. But yeah, we're reaching the cap of video time here, but I would really like to talk about Wildstar more, like the PvP aspect, the what do you call it, the questing aspect, the dungeons, the raids, even though I haven't made them to raids yet. So those are all things I'll probably make a video for, like, in itself, because Wildstar definitely deserves some screen time, but I'm not about to praise it and say it's the next best thing. I think I'm gonna die here. Yeah, I did. Crap. Well, here it comes again. What? I don't want to join your guilds. I didn't miss this, by the way. So, yeah. That is my opinion on Wildstar. It's a fun game. It's boring as hell to do dungeons, but it definitely has a good art style to it, and it's definitely a good game. It's just, if you're ready to get your ass handed to you by dungeons, then there you go. If for some reason you think WoW dungeons are too hard, Wildstar is not the game for you, because the dungeons in there will kick your ass. And it's one of those games where, in WoW, I mostly dungeoned my way to where my main is. So, yeah. You can't do that on Wildstar because you don't exactly get a lot of EXP for it. So, yep, it kind of sucks. But, yeah. So that is my opinion on Wildstar. And as soon as I kill this skeletal warrior, I will probably end the video. Or it kills me. One of the two. There it is. I died. Do I have any potions? No, that's dungeons. Obviously I just have not touched this game in a while. No, I don't want to see that. Where's new items? I don't get why this doesn't show automatically. Do I? 605 health. Oh, I do have something that restores my health. That's handy. That will probably be for next episode, though. So, yeah. I still have a lot more things to talk about, and this recording session is going to go on for a while, I'm hoping. I'm hoping, because I recently thought of just, why not? I usually hold myself to, like making, like, 6 at a time. But I'm deciding to blow the cap off that and just make as many as I feel like. Because, yeah. Because I have nothing else to do, and I'm lonely. Meh. But, yeah. I want to thank you guys for watching, and this episode wasn't that all that eventful, but yeah, and I also promised that this one would be like a dungeon episode, but that has been delayed as well for further notice, until further notice for various reasons. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, why not leave it a like rating? If you want to keep up with the series, why not subscribe? But why not subscribe? But of course, you do not have to. But yeah. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode.